Rise and Grind DMV. Happy Sunday. We are waking up to dry conditions at this hour, but it's still going to be cold, and then we're tracking those breezy conditions. So keep it here. We'll have a full breakdown of that forecast up next.
This morning on DC News Now, free ice melt for people who live in DC. We're showing you where and when you can go to pick some up today. And what's new with the tax-free investment accounts with the president's name on it? That's coming up, and how your family can use the savings account. And get ready to enjoy good food and great prices at DC restaurants for a little longer. The new extension dates for DC Restaurant Week.
You're watching the station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
Good morning. Thanks for waking up with us here on DC News Now. I'm Tosin Fakile. Your time, it is 8 o'clock. It's Sunday, February 1st. Welcome to Black History Month. And in terms of your weather, you're starting this new month like you ended last month. Cold. Let's head on outside right now with a live look. Yeah, it's cold and it's also windy. And it's a sign you probably should not go outside. Meteorologist Brittany Ward joining me on the desk now. And it seems like this morning is colder than yesterday.
Yeah, I was literally just looking at that right before I walked over here, but I didn't have enough time to look at the stats. But it does feel colder.
It feels colder.
And I do think it's because today we're dealing with the wind. Yesterday, we didn't deal with the wind.
Makes sense.
So when you add in that colder air, you add in that wind, it makes it feel a lot colder than what the outside temperature is saying. And we're dealing with the wind, all thanks to that coastal low that is moving off the Carolinas. Now, this coastal low brought the Carolinas snow yesterday. Now it's starting to spin offshore. This will continue to lift north throughout the rest of the morning. We're not expecting to see any precipitation from this, but we are going to be dealing with the outer wind bands of this storm. So windy conditions expected throughout the entire day. Satellite and radar also showed you those clouds are also starting to roll their way out of the region. Temperature wise, we're sitting at 14 degrees right now in DC. You're sitting at 13 as you head out towards Woodstock, 8 right now in Kaiser, 9 as you head out towards Luray. But again, those winds are whipping. We're seeing winds gusting upwards to about 24 miles per hour here in DC. You head out to Leesburg, winds are getting up to about 36 miles per hour. They are shifting out of the northwest, ushering in that cooler air we're going to be dealing with today. So keep it here. We'll have a full breakdown of that forecast, Tosin, up next.
All right, Brittany, thank you. And today, you still have the chance to get some free ice melt for your walkways and driveways. The city is giving away more free salt to people who live in DC. So take a look at your screen for those 6 sites where you can stop by today. They're asking you to bring a bucket, a bag, a box, anything really to carry the salt. The pickup times, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So it starts in about an hour, noon to 2 p.m. and 3 in the afternoon to 5 p.m. And the free salt this weekend is really helping people out. Mayor Bowser says more than 2,000 people picked up free salt at the pop-up sites yesterday. Our Dave Laval talked to some who got a headway with some snow cleanup because of that free ice melt.
I'm very happy because I've been looking for 2 days for some salt.
Melissa Posey now has 2 bags worth to clear a path in front of her home in Congress Heights.
I just got out a day ago because my neighbors helped me get out because it was solid, ice. So
Posey and her neighbors don't have to worry anymore.
We're going to give you the 2 bags here.
Volunteers fill bags and buckets with free salt. This site near St. Elizabeth's Hospital is one of 6 distribution sites set up around the district. The salt is part of the district's supply. City leaders chose to share it with those who need it most.
This is a situation where the mayor recognizes that we, can support the community, and we love to do it.
The gesture is welcomed relief to those who receive the salt.
It's not in the stores.
And the ice has been treacherous for us getting out.
Monica Ray is with the Congress Heights Partnership, who helped organize this giveaway, especially for people in Ward 8.
We still have back streets that have not been cleared yet. So we have teams out right now trying to focus on our seniors and getting our school pathways clear.
Free salt can also be found Sunday at the Deanwood Recreation Center in Northeast, the Greenleaf Recreation Center in Southwest, the Kennedy Recreation Center in Northwest, Turkey Thicket Recreation Center in Northeast, and the Wilson Aquatics Center in Northwest.
I went to 4 different places and I couldn't find it.
Melissa Posey and others can find free salt pretty much just around the corner. In Congress Heights in Southeast, Dave Laval, DC News Now.
And we're not the only ones still digging out of snow. Take a look at your screen. Parts of the East Coast, they're dealing with a nor'easter. We kind of dodged that. And North Carolina is also dealing with that nor'easter. This is a live cam from our sister station in Raleigh of the conditions right now. You can see the roads are covered. People are barely on the road. And North Carolina saw one of its heaviest snowfalls in years with about a foot or more in parts of that region. And because of that snow, a main NASCAR event scheduled for today in the Winston-Salem area has been postponed to Monday. Now, if you are trying to fly to Charlotte, North Carolina from here, our region this morning, you may want to double check with your airline. A live look at Reagan National from this shaky camera where some flights out of there to Charlotte are disrupted because of this weekend storm. 4 American airline flights this morning from DCA to Charlotte have been canceled, according to FlightAware. 8:05, just about maybe 3 hours ago, DC Water says crews completed a water main repair in the 300 block of M Street Southeast between 3rd and 5th Streets. It was one of a few water main breaks yesterday. The 8-inch water main break in Southeast yesterday impacted families in 100 homes and people living in a large apartment building. Several blocks of M Street were closed in both directions because of those repairs. Someone set off firecrackers inside Montgomery Mall in Bethesda yesterday. A series of loud pops were heard, causing concern for mall goers. Police say firecrackers were set off in the food court at about 7:30 Saturday night. No one was hurt. The incident is under investigation. 8:06, a DC man sentenced to more than 20 years in prison after he shot and killed a man at a shopping center in Southeast. DC judge sentenced Antoine Turner Friday for the murder of Dimitri Anderson in November 2020. Prosecutors say Turner approached Anderson from behind and shot him repeatedly. An officer nearby heard the shots and attempted to arrest Turner, but he ran off. Turner was later arrested December 2020. You are taking a live look at the United States Capitol. House lawmakers are expected to return tomorrow and possibly put an end to the partial government shutdown that we're currently in. President Trump and Senate Democrats struck a deal to temporarily fund DHS at current levels for 2 weeks while negotiations play out. Now, funding will temporarily lapse for the Pentagon and DHS, but essential functions will continue. Congress already passed half this year's funding bills. Lawmakers around the DMV are demanding answers from the White House on the management of DC's 3 public golf courses. They want to know why the Trump administration canceled a 50-year lease with the National Links Trust. That cancellation caused a pause in projects and community programming at Rock Creek Park. The Washington Post reports there are also concerns dirt at one of the holes at the course is from the White House East Wing renovations. Concerned senators want to know if the dirt is hazardous and contains any chemicals. And in Virginia, lawmakers approving a 1% sales tax increase for building and renovating schools in the Commonwealth. The General Assembly says if voters approve the measure, it'll help with nearly $25 billion needed to construct and fix the backlog of school buildings, of which more than 50% are half a century old. Republicans oppose the plan, saying there has to be a different way to get the job done without raising taxes. Democrats argue the funding is desperately needed.
We're worried about the health of a student, not only mold and crumbling situations, but just the impact that it has.
We've been able to take money from casino operations and over a 3-year period put almost $500 million, that's $500 million towards school construction.
Former Governor Youngkin vetoed similar legislation. A statement from Governor Abigail Spanberger's office indicates she supports the bill. DC HealthLink extending its open enrollment deadline. Officials urging residents to enroll before midnight Wednesday to secure health coverage for the rest of the year. You can register online or call for your registration. A women's policy event is once again taking center stage in Montgomery County. Shanika Grimshaw takes a look in today's MoCo Minute.
Maryland's longest-running women's policy event is once again creating space for voices that shape the future.
The Women's Legislative Briefing brings together advocates, elected officials, and emerging leaders for a full day focused on women in Maryland.
The premier and longest-standing women's legislative event in the state of Maryland. It is coordinated by the Montgomery County Commission for Women and brings together advocates, policymakers, and emerging leaders to empower, engage, and mobilize Marylanders.
This year's theme, Stronger Together, leading with vision, voices, and values, reflects the power of collaboration across generations. Lieutenant Governor Aruna Miller is among the featured leaders alongside policymakers and experts working to turn advocacy into action.
We'll have breakout sessions that will address women in health, women in safety, women in business, women in financial empowerment.
But the briefing isn't just about policy, it's also about access. The Montgomery County Commission for Women is also investing in young leaders, giving them a seat at the table and a real look at how civic engagement turns into change. So for many, it's more than a conference, it's a pathway to leadership.
Organizers say the conversations are needed to help shape priorities for the next generation of women leaders across the state. For MoCo Minute, I'm Shanika Grimshaw.
811 Monumental Sports unveiling the first installment of its District Arts collection at Cap One Arena. The multi-million-dollar initiative brings original artwork and photography from the DMV to the arena. Monumental says more artists and work will be revealed as the arena continues to transform. All right, Brittany, you said it was going to be colder. It is, and now we're dealing with wind. We need a break.
Yeah, you know, overall, not really going to be seeing a break as we head through the day today. We're tracking those wind chill values at this hour below 0, especially as we head into the district. Check this out. It feels like 3 below right now as you're stepping out the door. So make sure to bundle up. It feels like 10 below as you head out towards Hagerstown. It feels like 7 below right now in Winchester. We do have those cold weather alerts in effect until about 1 p.m. this afternoon. But then the National Weather Service said there's a high possibility they're going to be issuing even more cold alerts for tonight because wind chill values this evening, once again, going to be dipping down to sub-0. So keep it here. We'll have a full breakdown of that forecast, Tosin, up next.